Nickname or it's
It's my name. It's actually my name. Actually, a lot of people thought it was a nickname, and I had to show my passport, Ghana card, and all that. They saw that it was really.
Is it a name you have to swear an affidavit to, or?
Well, you see, I had this difficulty of explaining it time and again because others are called love, some comfort, some patience, some bush. They hardly ask them those questions. But now I'm called computer, I have to explain that one. Well, it's just a name. I mean, it started a long time ago, and I finally had to take over. And it's just migrated to part of my names as early stages of my life.
Very well.
I think at that time, I didn't even know what computers were. I was just being called computer. I didn't know what it was until my secondary school days that I got to know that there was a machine like that.
And it's interesting that now you're deputy director of IT.
yeah.
Yes, and the
Dr.
man,
Computer, who is deputy director of IT.
and the man, when I got to GFEC with my appointment letter, the chief director, when you look at the name, he said, His Excellency John can be something else. He's bringing a man called computer to take care of computers. That's
an interesting one.
Yes,
that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
All right, so the Ghana Gold Board Act 2025, Act 1140, has taken effect. Subsequently, we've seen some directives from the board, which directive is warning all artisanal and small-scale gold dealers, urging them to renew their licenses under the new regulatory framework or risk being shut down. Okay, I'm reading this paragraph from a story on ChannelOneNews.com that says gold dealers must relicense or face shutdown. It's attributed to the Gold Board. Now, a deputy media relations officer for the Gold Board, Zainab Al-Hassan, spoke on City FM's Eyewitness News on Monday, April 14, and she reiterated that from April 22, 2025, all gold traders must begin renewing their licenses with Gold Board. She emphasized that failure to do so would result in the automatic suspension of operations. Now, according to her, any gold dealer operating under a license not issued by Gold Board will face several legal consequences, as no one, regardless of their category, is permitted to operate without a license issued by Gold Board. Let me start with you, Doc. The Gold Board is new to all of us, so we are all trying to weather the storm and get a proper understanding of really the act itself and, of course, the operations of the Gold Board. But with this new directive, from maybe you can give us some more perspective to this, and then we can get a better understanding of who is affected, who will be affected, and what will happen if a person does not renew the license or secure a license from the Gold Board.
Very well. Before that, let me say good morning to you and Dobe. I mean, this is the first time we are appearing together. I mean, the good people of Bimbilla constituency, Northern region. My brother, it's exciting news for Ghanaians. You see, Ghanaians haven't given His Excellency John Dramani Mahama over almost 58% majority of the votes. Tells you that they meant business. Look, gold business under PMMC was so erratic to the extent. You see this Galamsey business trouble that we are having. It's because of the erratic nature of the trading of gold in Ghana.
Okay.
That's why it's so blossom in that area. Because anybody who gets hold of this, in whether proper concession or no proper concession, get hold of the gold, you can trade the business. Because it was not properly regulated in Ghana. So they could get away with it. So fighting it was like trying to pass a needle through the eye of a camel. That was the difficulty they had. Now, during our campaign, we made it very clear that we are going to regulate the trade, the gold business. So I wasn't surprised that His Excellency, when he appointed Sami Jemfi, gave him that opportunity and tasked him to make sure that this Gold Board come to fruition. And they didn't relent. In fact, I have to congratulate Sami Jemfi and the finance minister. They did your man's job. Now, PMMC is no more existing. It's gone. The Gold Board has taken over. And it's now
going to replaces the PMMC.
Yes, it replaces the PMMC. Now, that is why they say all those who had licenses from PMMC and other things, It's not nullified. It doesn't exist. You have to go.
If the institution doesn't exist, then your license
is off. Go and renew, and that's where you see it's a path to stop galamsey. We will get to know those who are into buying galamsey, their products. Okay, come and register and we'll see where we're buying your gold and other things. That's one step. We have also asked that.
So that means the galamseya, if he has no one to sell to.
Beautiful.
Okay.
You see, it will become difficult for them to continue their trade. That's one path. Another path. You see that the Act has outlawed foreigners from doing local trading of gold completely. So we've asked foreigners to move out from the local market of gold business.
By April 30.
Yes, they have been given that kind of order, and we are going to follow through it. Ghanaians must benefit from their labor.
But it also directs foreigners. I mean, gives them an opportunity to apply to offtake gold directly from the gold board.
That is it.
So they've not been removed entirely from the chain.
That is it. That's what I'm saying. The local market.
Yeah.
Okay. They cannot go like what let me describe as a retail market and deal directly with the miners and all that from the small miners and all those kind of things. They should deal directly with gold board if they want to trade in gold business. Unlike what we have now. That is why it's blooming like that. This gold is blooming in the black market. You saw recently Japan uncovered some plenty gold bars.
We are told they are fake.
They're not fake. A lot of them are not fake. Some are fake, some are not fake. They see they add them together. These crooks, they know how to do this business. When they want to cut them out, they parcel them. Some of them look fake, but the original ones are there. And that's how they will do to farm food you and get away with this. Thank you very much, Japan and his group. They are doing a fantastic job for Ghana. Now, this thing that we are doing is to regulate the gold business so Ghanaians will enjoy their fruit of labor. The gold is meant for the good people of Ghana. Let's have a regulatory body that can deal with it and make sure that we sanitize the business of gold in Ghana. So that it will not be so erratic, unlike our former administration they were doing. They even regularized this galamsey thing to the extent that the national chairman, regional chairman, ministers,
they
regularized it. It was all over the place. You know, the president even on record stood and was defending Akunta mine. It wasn't on record.